Joe Boss. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Joe the Boss is back. But this time, I got it. Hands free. Hands free, baby. Hands free. Yeah. Hands free. Hands free. Oh, yeah. And it works. It works too. Yeah, yeah. So, I'm sorry about that night. Man, I fell asleep on y'all for about 5 hours. And I was trying the game, man. And see, now that it's raining, man, and it's a thunderstorm out, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to show y'all something. This is a live broadcast. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to my live stream. How you doing? Anyway, welcome. This is so important, you guys. This is not no joke. Take heed to this. This is the Weather Channel. I own no rights to this. I'm sharing vital information right now with y'all because it's so important. This is very important to share. And it's a lot of videos.
From rain to tornadoes to a dust storm and even snow, parts of the South got hit by some intense.
If you're like me, you're ready for warmer temperatures, but also make sure you're ready for scenes like this. The possibility of severe weather, including tornadoes. In early spring, severe weather season ramps up dramatically. Starting in March, really peaking around May, the frequency of tornadoes across the U.S. increases dramatically, with over 100 tornadoes.
This is something that need to be paid attention to.
Possible in March on average. And typically this is focused around the deep south as the warmer air surges north.
This is important, you all.
Across Dixie Alley, but you can see a large portion of the U.S. is susceptible during early spring. So what can you do? Well, check your forecast often for the possibility of tornadoes. Make sure you sign up for notifications. You can do that on the Weather Channel app. And also make sure your family has a plan, an emergency place to meet in the event of a disaster, and also where you can go for shelter in the event you don't have a basement. Get ready for the warmer temperatures, but also be prepared for severe weather. Not to be dramatic, but spring has a lot of drama. It's the battlefield between the warmer air trying to surge to the north and the colder air still trying to hang on. It can still lead to the possibility of snow for many locations, including the occasional winter storm, even into springtime. It's also where severe weather season is beginning to ramp up, especially across the deep south, but as we get into mid-spring, this spreads to encompass a good portion of the U.S., especially the eastern half of the country. Those springtime thunderstorms can also lead to the possibility of spring floods. Watch for that. And get this, March is the windiest month of the year for all of these locations. It's just another reminder that spring is the most volatile weather season.
This is how difficult it was to see anything as dust storms swept through parts of New Mexico Monday. One family driving into El Paso, Texas, described it as hitting a wall of blowing dust, saying they couldn't even see enough to pull off the road. Multiple crashes and almost zero visibility shut down highways like this one between Roswell and Artesia. All that dust was... If warmer temperatures tricked some of your plants into blooming early, are they now doomed to die as colder temperatures return?
Most all perennials are going to be A-OK after...
This is Yellowstone National Park right now, under feet of snow. The park began its snow clearing process on Monday to ensure the park will be more accessible come spring. The process takes about 3 months to make the park fully accessible to regular vehicles.
With the amount of snow the park receives in the winter ranging from 2 to over 10 feet in areas, combined with the grooming and over snow travel, the snow on the roads becomes packed so hard that traditional plowing doesn't.
An iceberg on Lake Michigan? not quite. This floating pile of frozen stuff is called drift ice. In this case, it's breaking through another really interesting phenomenon called pancake ice. This video was shot on Lake Michigan, where ice cover has been below average for most of the winter.
Okay, brace yourselves. This is the one where you lose an hour of sleep. That's right, daylight saving time, no S, returns this weekend. On Sunday, March 9th, most of our electronic devices will spring forward 1 hour, jumping from 2.
Meteorological spring, which spans from March to May, is warming across the U.S. Temperatures have risen by 2.4 degrees Fahrenheit on average, and 4 out of every 5 cities are now experiencing one more week of warmer than normal spring days than they did in.
We finally know when those
This is Siku making their debut. The first.
How much snowfall have you seen compared to average so far this season? We'll take a look at this map.
With temps warming up for much of the country.
The threat of tornadoes makes a big jump in March as things warm up, kickstarting a trend that lasts into May, especially for the deep south. The storms that can bring a tornado threat also can cause heavy rain for the same regions, though the heaviest precipitation on average for March is along the west coast because of atmospheric rivers. One of the benefits of warmer weather is fewer cold nights, and the date of the last average spring freeze is in.
So today's premium video is a cautionary tale of why you can't just use one run of one forecast model to get an idea of what the weather is going to be like really anywhere. So the way that we came up with this idea to do this video is we were in our meeting planning the premium video for today. This was yesterday. And I was a little bit unprepared because I'd been busy with a lot of stuff earlier in the day. And I just kind of right there during the meeting.
Hello.
The GFS
Welcome to
on
my
phone,
live.
and I saw this storm that you see here on the left side. This was the morning run of the GFS on Tuesday, and it had a pretty significant amount of snow along with a pretty significant.
Welcome back to Premium Meteorology. You learned about some complex winter weather terms in episode 2. Now we're getting even more into the nitty-gritty with forecasting snow accumulation and why it's far from easy to be precise. To give you that academic edge, Dr.
I'll be
Zachary
back,
Handlips
y'all.
is joining me from his
Actually,
meteorology
no.
classroom. Dr. Handlips, let's get started.
Y'all
with
can
the
call me
ingredients
Will.
needed to produce snow.
You need moisture in the atmosphere. If you don't have any moisture in the atmosphere, you can't form any precipitation. When you have moisture in the air, you need something to lift that air upward to cause the air to rise, cool, and eventually the air will cool enough.
Oh yeah. We can move around now. Yeah. Let's check that. Then what I'm gonna have later on, have me some fish. That's right now. I got this. Okay. That's not done. That's still not done. That's not done at all. I just had to taste it though. Tastes like it's done, but it's not done. It's not done at all, y'all. Hello, welcome to my live stream. I'm your host, Joe Boss. But this is the real me. Yeah, it's the real Joe. Boy, I finally got me one, man. It feels so good that I'm hands-free. I feel so good. I had to get it, though. I had to get it. Yeah, man. I had to get it. I could have been got it, but I don't know what my mind was thinking. I supposed to have been got it. At least something like this, you know, for beginner wise. Anyway, I supposed to have been got this. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I was thinking, you all. You know, I'm gonna take a different twist to finish this on up. I hate to. Yeah, I gotta take a different twist. This taking too long. And I'm hungry. I really am. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm hungry. And as y'all can see, I use this. See that stuff? See all that good stuff? Except that syrup and that hot sauce. That's vegetable oil. That's olive oil. Mm-hmm. And nothing to do here is just keep this thing down real good, kind of slick as possible. Turn this oven on about 3, like they say. We're gonna finish cooking. And my stomach is ready to eat. My stomach is ready to eat, player. It's been there, but I gotta let this thing finish cooking them. Mm-hmm. So they can be well done. It'll finish. It'll finish it up. And they'll be done in the next 15 minutes, or probably less. That stove don't play. That's a real stove, you know. Finally, I got a real stove, you all. I got a real stove. I ain't got to worry about, hey man, how I'ma cook? How I'ma cook? Hey man, I need to cook. I ain't got to worry about that no more. That dead. I man came into my life on Vigo. Shit. So I said, boy, that hell boy, I was just fucking with you. I ain't even hear him. Because I can't hear nobody when I got that thing plugged in. I can't hear you. But it's really for my live stream. I can't hear you. I'm dead serious. I cannot hear you. I'm telling y'all. If I'm trying to talk, if y'all trying to talk to me, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I came on here, but I'm going to come back after it's all done. Finna go somewhere else like Facebook for a second.